Hi everyone, so today I'm back with another brand focused fusion with my side-by-side type cushion reviews, and today I just wanted to do a whole video on Mamonde because they basically sent me this like PR package which, you know, is really cute. It comes with a lot of things, but also you guys know, if you've been with me on my channel for quite a while, that the cover powder cushion I've reviewed is one of my favorites in terms of its finish, in terms of its coverage, and yeah, I really like it. I have this in the shade 23, but I recently picked up the high cover liquid cushion from W2 Beauty. I'll find a few other places that you can shop at below, but basically Style Korean might have it, Hermo, SG, even Lazada, or you know, a lot of places stock Mamonde, so I'll leave all the links below. But I wanted to do a side-by-side cushion review on these two products while still trying a few other Mamonde products that they sent to me. They actually sent me two cushions, but you guys know I already tried this, so I have two cushions in the shade 17 and 21. If they did send me a few other products, they sent me the Rose Water Toner, which I assume is, you know, just a really nice lightweight toner, which I'll probably be using like a micellar water. This is so much product. It's like 50 ml of product, as you can see here, so that's a lot to go through. They also sent me the Mamonde Moisture Ceramide Light Cream, so I'll be trying that as well, using it as sort of a moisturizer. It comes in this tub here, as you can see, as well as their First Energy Essence 150 ml. I think it's more like a floral based toner with honeysuckle, so yeah, it looks like this as well. So I'm just going to be trying all these skincare stuff as well as a few of their lip products, as you can see here. And yeah, I'm not going to ramble too much because I'm really excited to try everything. And yeah, let's just get on over to the skincare prep. Okay, so this is how the toner looks like. Okay, so I'm just gonna soak my cotton pads because I recently watched this really cool kind of a Korean skincare demonstration, and basically said that there are a few ways of using toner. You can basically just swipe it on with a cotton pad if you're in a rush, but if you're not, you can basically soak your cotton pad and paste it in areas where you moisturization so that you can leave it there for like a good amount of time. I'm just gonna soak the cotton pads even more. So this is said to have like 90% rose water, and I find that with that kind of a ratio in ingredients, it most likely will perform like a micellar water for me. So yeah, kind of looking a little strange, but I just want to keep my cheeks really hydrated, if that makes sense. And I just paste it around this area. I've never really tried this cotton pad technique because I basically am always in a rush. It's been about 5 minutes and I'm just gonna remove these so you can still see like the hydration. Taking the remaining, I'm just gonna swipe it around my face, those areas that have not been cleansed. Okay, so moving on to the next product. I probably will use the Firming Boosting Essence first, then going in with the moisturizer. So yeah, this is how it looks like. That this essence really smells really light, and it does have a little bit of a chemical scent. I find that overall the essence is really fast absorbing and it just feels really light on the skin. As I am talking now, it actually already has evaporated quite a bit. I don't know what kind of benefits it will give me in the future in terms of prolonged usage, but I do believe that its firming boosting claims in terms of this essence is, you know, something that tends to tighten on the skin. I do feel my skin being a little bit like, you know, when you get that tacky and a little bit tightening feeling when something dries off your skin. I do have that kind of sensation on my skin, but I'm not too sure how this will translate in the long run. But yeah, it feels really good on the skin. It doesn't feel like anything that's too harsh, so that's what I really like at this point. Okay, last but not least, the Moisture Ceramide Light Cream. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It's Ceramide. Okay, so just opening it up. So it's just a white base type moisturizer, I assume. you can see, my whole complexion has increased in its moisture content, but basically I think that this feels really comfortable on the skin. It did look like quite a heavy cream, but actually once you rub it in, it actually feels really quite liquidy and almost like a serum-like texture. It's not anything that's a very rich and intensive cream, which I am typically used to because I like to use heavy-duty moisturizers when my skin is not behaving, especially if I use acne-intensive products. You guys know this about me. So after all that essence stuff, skincare preparation, I'm gonna move on over to doing this half of my face really quickly with the Cover Powder Cushion from Mamonde in the shade 23. You guys know that I've already tried this. I'll link the video down below, but I am desperate to try it against this new launch, so I'll just try this new launch, the High Cover Liquid Cushion on the left side really quickly after I do my right side. So as you can see, that was quickly done and it gives a really nice full coverage. I think 23 matches me pretty well. It's one of their darker shades already, so I can't complain about that. It gives a very nice coverage to the skin, and you guys know this already. I really like this because it gives me this certain level of dewiness. Even though it's not super dewy, it gives a very nice high coverage and it isn't super mattifying because my skin tends to be dehydrated even though I'm oily, so I like my skin to feel really comfortably hydrated. Okay, moving quickly over to this new cushion. I'm also in the shade 23. This is how it looks like. So this is a really cool contraption because this texture here feels like some sort of, it does feel like a semi-cushion, but it's more like a veil. It's quite dense in texture, but I find that this contraption, I'm not sure if you can see, there's this section that's slightly raised. So what happens is that I assume you're supposed to pump the product to the surface. Okay, so you guys probably saw the products coming to the surface, and yeah, I'm just gonna quickly try it on my face. This 23 is definitely a lot lighter than the previous one, but I'll give it some time, so perhaps it will oxidize. But I am assuming my assumption about this whole contraption is right, that underneath is not a cushion, it's basically all the liquid, so you're just pumping it through the net to the surface, and yeah, it's super liquidy in texture. I think I am going to go in with a foundation brush so that it doesn't look like I'm applying too much product on the skin. So I'm just going to use one of these kabuki brushes. That this is really high coverage and it looks so good. I mean, my skin at the moment is kind of subsiding off its acne phase, so a lot of the really large cystic acne is no longer present, but I can just tell that even if those are there, all I would have is, like, you know, those textural issues that you can't hide. You know, if there's a bump in your skin, you really can't use makeup to cover it, but I can tell that a lot of my purple discolorations would be significantly neutralized with this kind of a coverage. And I just think that this shade 23 actually is, I mean, it's very yellow in undertone, even though it does look like it's quite a far bit of a discrepancy from this 23 shade from Mamonde. So you can probably tell there's a really bad shade match in terms of the right from the left side, but I just want to show you guys from afar, it does reflect a lot of light, this is extremely good a formulation for both dehydrated and just severely dry skin. I do find that the Cover Powder one is less dewy in terms of the way it feels. I do think that the High Cover Liquid Cushion is, you know, just a little bit more dewy. Okay, so as you can see, most of my makeup's already done. So I received these Mamonde lipsticks. I'm just gonna open the packaging up. I got 3 shades to try, so I guess I'll go light, medium, and then this bold reddish orange shade. But I'm just going to try all of them for you so you can see. But these are basically highlight tint in the shade 01 Pink Balloon, 06 Pin Spot, and 07 Main Title. These are tints, so they will actually stain the lip, so I'm hoping that this lip swatch thing will, you know, do it justice without altering the colour. But I'll just bring you in closer. Okay, so that's my full face done with Mamonde skincare cushions and lip tints. So basically, I just really am pleasantly surprised with everything. I think that, you know, unfortunately, I hope Mamonde does do like deeper, darker skin tones, but 23 to me seems a little bit light. I mean, like, even for me now, I'm looking really white, and I really do not want to look like that going out actually, so I might have to do a little bit of bronzing. But that being said, the cushion itself is something that I really love in terms of coverage. I didn't even need to use concealer, and that's a first because I always use concealer and yeah, literally cannot live without it. But the foundation itself acts really full coverage, so that is something that is a plus point. Yeah, the firming essence, you know, it felt a little bit watery. I didn't see instant results or anything like that, but with most skincare products, I think it's a misconception to think that you will see instant results, but it did do its job even though it did smell a bit chemically. I think that the Ceramide, the light cream, was a very nice moisturizer that wasn't too thick in consistency. It melted down to a very nice essence texture, and yeah, it's just so nice. I think it totally gave my skin a very nice dewy complexion, as you can see here, and it will really suit people of drier skin types as well. The lip product, I love it. I think it's a very nice luxurious cream texture. It didn't leave that much of a stain actually. I always assume that liquid type products will always leave an instant stain, but this didn't, and it was very comfortable on the lips. It performs like a liquid lipstick but in a soft cream formulation, and yeah, it glided over the lips really well. I think it's just really comfortable on the lips. I did have a bit of dry patches around my lips earlier, but it just smoothed all over that and makes my lips look really plumped. So yeah, this is my full brand focus of Mamonde, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If it's too long, I'll put markers or like indicators for when certain products are being mentioned throughout the video. Do check the comment section. And yeah, not much else at this point. Thank you Mamonde Singapore for sending me these products, and yeah, I will just always constantly give you guys my honest review of whether I really like it or whether it suited my skin, and if it didn't, I'll just tell you guys exactly why. It's just not for my skin type and that kind of a thing. But so far so good. And you guys know the drill with prolonged thoughts. As I've been repeatedly mentioning, I will always update my description box and will let you guys know whether it really did well on my skin, what were the significant impacts, and what are the results. So yeah, not much else to add. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to share it with family and friends, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!